Hello and welcome to the United Way on Fancy Football. My name is Omar Fields and let's talk Manchester United and the latest Manchester United news. Okay, guys. News really going around with regards to a new bid for Jaron Branthwaite. Currently now on the ground, £50 million table for Jaron Branthwaite. Then we'll look at Wan-Bissaka's exit. Yes, Wan-Bissaka, because Wan-Bissaka's exit uh, rely on Man United bringing in Masarawi from Bayern Munich. So we'll look at how advanced that talk is between United and West Ham. Remember that Wan-Bissaka and his agent told United to offer them £7 million. Let's see how that will go. I think United will find a way around that deal to see if they will be offered that amount. Okay, we are also looking at Mario Hermoso, former Atletico Madrid defender, can play left back, he can play right back, and he can play central defense, he can play left back. He has also been offered to Manchester United. He left Atletico Madrid last season on a free. He's now looking for a club. Will United take advantage of that? He's 29 years of age. Let's see how that will pan out as well. Then also, De Jong transfer is back. The young transfer is back. I don't know who is fueling that transfer, but we'll talk about it, and I'll just lay down my opinion on why I think it's a wrong move to be talking about Frankie De Jong now. So these are the few, and there are also more. Lindelof also a possible exit from Manchester United. So as we unpack all this today, please kindly subscribe and like Fancy Football if you're here on the first time, and if you're not here on the first time, just subscribe, like this video. I think that's the best you can do for us. It's free. Just like the video and help us propagate the video to other people to watch as well. So let's go into the business of the day. Okay, let's start with new bid for Branthwaite. Manchester United have forwarded a new bid for Jaron Branthwaite, which will worth close to £50 million. There's no add-on on it. This is cash £50 million. Then United will start talking about the add-ons, whether the add-ons will be difficult add-ons or they'll be easy add-ons. So according to the Sun News, let me see if we can so according to the Sun News, Manchester United have been offered Jaron Branthwaite. I've sent a bid out for Jaron Branthwaite. That bid worth €50 million and no add-ons so far on it. Remember that Everton are asking for close to €70 million for Branthwaite, or £70 million for Branthwaite. Remember that. When you look at excuse me, let's see if we could get that story out for all of us. Let's see if we can get that story out for all of us. So, United. So let's see if we could get that story. United are negotiating on different fronts, but I just think that they have to do it very fast because the season is about to commence. It has to be very fast. If United wants to do well this season, they have to get those players in very fast. I don't know what you think, but they have to get those players in very, very fast. Okay, the deal for Jaron Branthwaite, the new bid for Jaron Branthwaite will cost United. They're about £50 million submitted to Everton in order to tempt Everton to see if they could they could really budge at the end of the day. But I don't think Everton is gonna budge because they just sold they just sold they just sold Mahmoud I mean they sold Mahmoud Onana to Aston Villa recently, which I think a player United should have gone for rather than all these hula baloo left, right, center that we are having with respect to who will be the midfielder. I think that was the player they could have gone for. That's my opinion. I don't know what you think about it when we all look at it, but that's the player United could have gone for. So United have launched, not that will launch, have launched a fresh bid for Everton defender Gerard Branthwaite due to the absence of Lenny Euro through injury, according to the Sun. Now the club have already seen bids rejected by the Toffee, who are said to be holding on 70 million euros for the defender this summer. So that is what they are holding on 70 million euros on Gerard Branthwaite. Now the report added that United are prepared to bid as much as 50 million euros for Branthwaite, an offer that could tempt Everton into selling. So will Everton sell? So let me look at the details of that deal with respect to where I think Everton might budge. Okay, United has made different offers for Everton. First of all, 35 million pounds, Everton rejected. 45 million pounds, Everton rejected. Now 50 million pounds. Will Everton accept that deal? Do you think Everton will accept 50 million pounds from Manchester United for Gerard Branthwaite, in which they are holding on 70 million pounds? Maybe if there is something out there with respect to add-ons that will bring the money close to 70 million pounds, I think it will be a good deal for Everton, a good deal because the player wants to join United, whether we like it or not. The player wants to join United. Maybe you may ask, why is United going back for Branthwaite again? Yes, if we also look at United have learned that Euro will be out for 3 months plus. Yes, 3 months plus. That's he will be out for 3 months plus. So they don't really know how. United are not really sure if that 3 months is the right estimate. That's just truth. That's just the truth. But also on the other hand, United are going in for another defender, Frankie De Jong from Bayern Munich. Would that also not be? Excuse me. Let me get my battery sorted out. Would that also not be an issue as well going forward? So I think United just want to be sure that they have all it takes with respect to defensive players all around it. So I don't know, but let's see what will happen with respect to that. Let's just look at that deal again. If United offers a 50 million pounds, do you think that could interest Everton? Do you think that could interest Everton? Because people are saying United don't have money to spend. I think United have money to spend. They have the money to spend, but they don't want to be held bent by clubs by clubs. They don't want to be forced by club into buying players on an exorbitant fee, and at the end of the day, it doesn't really work because it's not all transfers that work. And let me say this: it is not all transfers that work. Let's get everything right. Not all transfers that work, but United believe at the end of the day, if they could splash out 50 million euros for Gerard Branthwaite, then that could be sorted out going forward. I think there's a play here, and this is the play. United want to force Bayern to bring down the asking price for delete. Whether we like it or not, that is just the play. United are forcing the hand on Bayern on the other side. They want to spend this amount of money on this young defender, 22 years of age, And on the other hand, Bayern are also asking for 50 million euros for Delete. I just think United are forcing Bayern Munich to bring down the asking price for Delete. That is just it. This is what I think. I don't know what you think, but this is what I think. I think United are forcing, they are forcing the hands of Bayern Munich and to bring down the asking price for Delete. But negotiation on the other deal is still going. Both on the players side, I think is done, but it's still going between the two clubs, and the negotiation are advanced as well. So let's see how that deal go. Oh, we're still looking at. Let's go to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka exit. Supposed to be Wan-Bissaka, Saka, not Sa. Okay, Wan-Bissaka exit to Manchester United is almost done. Deal is almost closed. Deal is advanced, and once the deal is advanced, then anything can happen at the end of the day. So Bissaka to United to West Ham is close. The talks between the player side and United side, the player side and West Ham. These are all that is really going on now. And Bissaka is prepared to leave United, but there's a caveat there. And the caveat is that he wants £7 million to cover up the rest of his 1 year wages. Will United give him that £7 million or something around that fee? His fee is £8 million. His fee is £18 million. I think between 18 to £20 million, depending on the add-ons and every other thing around it. So let's see if that will be possible for United to meet up with or not. So, but this is the reality for Wan-Bissaka. It is the reality. He's leaving United, whether he likes it or not. He will not be part of the team next season. So the talks for the player is still ongoing between West Ham and Manchester United, which is advanced, and between Manchester United and Wan-Bissaka, and between Wan-Bissaka and West Ham. So these are the trilogy of this transfer. If everything goes as planned, as early as next week, he will be announced as a new West Ham player. He will say goodbye to Manchester United. He has spent 4 good years in the club, and he will say goodbye at the end of the day. So for me, I think it's a good deal to go through, so that we may be able to bring in Masraoui into that picture, into that play, and let's see how the next thing for United will happen. So that is for Wan-Bissaka. So let's move on from Wan-Bissaka to a player that is currently on news. So let me see. Not Branthwaite. Mario Hermoso. So United has been offered this player recently. They've been offered this player by his agent. He's a free agent currently for Atletico Madrid. He can play both left back and the central defense. It can be the left side of the central defense can also play that. So I don't know what we think about this Hermoso transfer. I just think it's just been out there. I don't know if United have really considered the deal, but I think it's a deal worth exploring. He's 29 years of age. I think age is we can get a deal maybe of £100,000 a week. If not that bad or less than that. I don't think he's collecting that, but I think United can get a deal worth £100,000 for this guy as a free agent, and let's see how it goes. I don't know what you think about this deal, but United can get it done. It's a decent player. This news was announced by maybe Matteo Monti. So I think he's an Italian journalist, and he said there is some talk about a possible move for Mario Hermoso to United in recent hours. Yes, I think I followed that yesterday. There were some talks of moves for this guy, and I think there's a smoking screen there. There's a smoking screen there, but United need to understand that it is not every smoking screen they have to follow. Maybe his agent has put in this story out there to see what is really what will United do. But I don't think United has gone for him. But I think he's a decent player. He's a player United can really go for. Excuse me. He has been released by Atletico Madrid. Hopefully, let's see how it will pan out. He has been released by Atletico Madrid this at the end of this last season, and now he's a free agent. Can United take advantage of that deal? I don't know, but let's see where we are. And finally, something I don't really like to talk about: Frankie De Jong. I don't know where this news is coming out from. Frankie De Jong to United. United did ask in the pursuit of for a midfielder. United did ask of Frankie De Jong, and I don't like it, to be frank. This guy wants to finish his career at Barcelona, so be it. His name continues to be linked to a move to Manchester United after 3 seasons or 2 seasons, and it is no different this summer with link with Barcelona midfielder regaining again re-emerging over the last few days. But this is it. It seems that United may be priced out of the move, with Barcelona asking price revealed. And according to journalists, the same journalist, Matteo Morato, via Football Espana, he said the Catalan club are looking for a fee starting at 60 million euros. Who cares? 60 million euros for what? That is that about 50 million pounds plus add-ons. It has been previously suggested that United will look to do a deal for a fee of 30 to 40 million euros. I think that is just period. He's too expensive at that age. How old is he? 27, 28? No. When he was at his prime, United went in for him and he refused. A deal was struck and he refused. He refused, and now it is out there that Barcelona wants to sell the player, blah, 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 blah. I don't think United shouldn't go for the deal. If you're watching us, this is the weekend edition of the United Way on Fancy Football. Kindly subscribe and like this video. Kindly subscribe and like this video. Hopefully, let's see what will happen at the end of the day. Just help us grow this channel. Help us grow this channel, please. This in your help us grow this channel. Help us grow this channel, please. So it is in your hands. Help us like, subscribe, share on Fancy Football, and let's see where it takes all of us to. So let's see. With respect to what is really happening out there with De Jong, do you think the United should pursue that deal? Do you think? For me, I don't think so. I don't think it's United. I think that's long gone and dusted. United should move on from De Jong. De Jong should not be a player United he should be pursuing. I think the history behind De Jong and Manchester United is long gone. United have gone in for him several times, and he doesn't want to come to England. Let's tell ourselves the truth. It doesn't want, even when we felt that deal was closed, he doesn't want to come to England. And let me say this, guys. Do you know how much De Jong is being paid at Barcelona? Go and check and correct me. Close to 700 euros per week. 700 euros, 700,000 euros per week. Go and check how much is being paid per week. 700,000 euros per week. Do we want to have such an individual in our books? No. So I think United should just abandon that deal. Barcelona are just looking to raise money to fund their deal for Nico Williams. That's what I think. United should not go into that deal. So tell me what you think now, guys. I know you're watching me. Don't be shy. Just like the video, like, and tell me what you think about the De Jong deal, the Branthwaite deal, Wan-Bissaka leaving United, and United being linked to an Atletico Madrid former defender, Mario Hermoso. Tell me what you think. Just tell me what you think. Even at the end of it, you can send in comments, send in your comments on this issue on the United Way. So today will be the community shield by 3 p.m. I was just thinking that I could watch that community shield in Wembley, but still, a lot of things are happening on around me. I'm just so busy. So, with regards to that match, I think that United won't win that match. To be frank, maybe something might happen along the line, but United won't win it. The match is in 2 hours time. 2 hours time, no, less than 2 hours time now from now, and it was between the champions, the Premier League champions, Manchester City, and the FA Cup champions, Man United. So let's see how that one goes by 3 p.m. I'll be watching. I'll try and watch it and see what will be available for either teams. But the bottom line is that United have to go into that match as underdogs once more again. Excuse me, as underdogs once more again. United have to go into that match as underdogs, but that is what it is. So I don't know. So tell me what you think, guys. Tell me what you think at the end of the day. So thank you so much for watching. Send in your comments, send in your chats. Thank you so much for watching the United Way on Fancy Football. And we're back here with an exciting edition. Hopefully by Monday, not tomorrow, but by Monday we'll be back here with an exciting edition. Thank you so much.